Hello, friends. We're about to talk about something that we could speak volumes about, but I can only offer you a sliver, a small piece of this great extensive work, because we only have a few minutes. So we're about to speak about Shabat. Shabat is based upon the fact that God created the world in 6 days and he rested on the seventh. And it happens to be the greatest gift that he's given to mankind, and the ones who have kept the Shabbat on the exact day that he gave it, at the seventh day, are the Jewish people. So more than we keep the Shabbat, we feel that the Shabbat keeps us. And we know that certain people are workaholics. I don't want to mention any names, but they work until they can't work anymore, until they drop. And this is not a balanced way to live. So when Shabbat comes around, we are asked to consider that all of our work is finished, and that now we are coming to a new reality, a reality of spirituality. Now there are two parts to Shabbat. One that we guard the Shabbat, and one that we remember the Shabbat. So by guarding, we are ceasing all types of work. And in the Jewish way of thought, we have come up with 39 different ways in which we cease work. And it's a long, complicated, involved thing that could take a lot of study. But we can't do things such as drive in a car or turn on different electrical appliances. So we have to give up our TVs and our cell phones and all of the electrical accoutrements which we've come to identify with, because in the end the question is, do I own the electronic device, or does the device own me? Do I own my television, or does it own me? Now if I could shut it off for a day, I own it, but if I can't, I'm basically addicted and it owns me. So Shabbat helps us, and it saves us in many ways which we know about, and other ways which we don't. So I want to tell you a story about one of the great rabbis, and all the rabbis throughout the history. The Jewish people kept the Shabbat, and the people of Israel kept the Shabbat, almost all throughout until recently. And his name was Rav Elimelech of Lizinsk. And the story goes that before Shabbat, he would go around to all of his staff who helped in the kitchen to prepare all the food, because hundreds of people would come to see him on Shabbat, and they had to feed these people. So he had a big staff, and he would go to each one who just who is this person? Just preparing the lettuce or preparing the pudding or whatever it is, and he would say to the person, I need to ask your forgiveness before Shabbat if I hurt you in any way, if I insulted you in any way. Please accept my apology. You go to the next one. He says, please, from the bottom of my heart, I ask for your forgiveness because maybe I said something wrong that hurt your feelings. And he would go on and on and on to each of the staff. After that, he would go to each one of his children, and he would say, if I've hurt you in any way, if I've insulted you in any way, please accept my forgiveness. And then finally he'd go to his wife, and he would say, my dearest wife, my holy wife, if I have hurt you in any way, if I have insulted you, if I've said the wrong thing in a bad tone of voice, I ask you for your forgiveness before the Shabbat comes in. Because what was he doing? He was saying that the days of the week are one existence, but the Shabbat, I want to make it the holiest time, and I wanted to make peace amongst all of us on the earth, the people who I'm closest with, the people who I offer my help to, and they help me, and I just wish to make this into the holiest thing. And so he would go around, and he made Shabbat basically into an inside Shabbat, because Shabbat is going to come no matter if people keep it or they don't keep it. And if they don't keep it, it's going to be an outside Shabbat. It'll be an experience that they are not so connected with. It's going to happen anyway. But if the more you go inside, the more you work to bring this about, it becomes an inside Shabbat. It becomes part of our own internal experience. And it's recommended that before someone goes into the Shabbat, to say the following. He said, like Master of the world, the one who created the whole world, I have the intention of receiving upon myself, upon my body, and upon my soul, and even upon the soul of my soul, the holiness and the Kedusha of the Shabbat. And so, if you say this and you have the intention to do this, then the Sabbath becomes an inside Sabbath. If you can't do it before, you could do it during. Because that's the objective of the Jewish people, is to keep the inside of the Shabbat and to make it into an entirely different realm of being. And so I just wanted to bring this fact to you. I could bring volumes of other facts and other feelings. However, this is one that I can offer to you. So it's a gift that's given to the Jewish people and to the whole world, and each one of us can celebrate it in the way that becomes the most special time of our lives. And we basically receive then the pension plan, for after we finish working, on an installment plan, because some people have a pension and then they work and work and work and work, and expecting to enjoy their life at the end. And sometimes some people don't even make it. So we can enjoy this after every 6 days. All the best, my friends. Bye.